Alright, welcome back to Velanariel and my Blood Elf Warlock. I haven't played in a couple of days because there's been too many. The weekend is not the best time to play, and was too many players. There's still a lot of players, unfortunately, but I can only get away with it so much. This is still less than it was last time I hopped on. So at the start of this one, I'm going to be picking up the quest in a second. All I want to say is I was playing Kazagal before this, and I'm only going to be playing a play for an hour. Most likely, whatever I do is going to be in the ruins of Silvermoon specifically. But yeah, whatever. Alright, let's start by picking it up over here at Magister Geronis.
Glory to the Sindorai.
The arcane patrollers crafted by our forefathers to protect the city have fallen into a dangerous state of disrepair. They fail to recognize us as their masters and will attack us on sight. Even though they were created many years ago, the arcane cores and power that power them are still quite useful and valuable to us. I want you to gather these cores and bring them to me so I can put them to good use again. You will find the patrollers in the ruins section of Silvermoon to the northwest.
We will have justice. Victory lies ahead.
Wanted, Thylas the Hungerer. The city of Silvermoon hereby issues a reward for the head of Thylas the Hungerer. Notorious wretched ringleader, he is wanted for repeated crimes against the general populace of Silvermoon City, including the murder of 2 city guards. Report to Sergeant Cameron to collect the reward. It's funny that they say that. It's like, he killed a couple of the guards. I feel like it would be a lot tougher than it actually is.
Farewell.
A group of wretched recently raided a supply of unstable mana crystals from one of our arcane sanctums. If not handled properly, the crystals could explode with enough force to blow a hole into the city walls. Now, Velanariel, I don't quite care if they blow themselves up while tapping unstable arcane sources, but the whole incident would make my men look bad. Bring me back any remaining stolen crystals you find. They may still be inside their original crates.
Keep your wits about you.
Not too many quests right now. Oh, hang on. I just realized I never talked to my Warlock trainer. So to talk about one thing is... didn't take the other thing out yet. Smelting. So for now, I'm doing tailoring and smelting, and mining, which is a bit strange, but hear me out for a second. So the thing with jewel crafting, which I did decide I was gonna do, the stuff I can make with jewel crafting, I can't even equip till level 10 or 12, I think. And because of that, I figured it was better just for me to wait. Okay, I did already get everything I needed. Okay.
Remember the sun well.
I figured it was better if I wait to do and just pick up mining for now, simply because with mining at least, I'll be able to grab a bunch of copper and rough stones and have that prepared when I do eventually pick up jewel crafting, which I'll probably do at level 10. It's gonna be several videos away, so I figured it was a good time to do it, and I might do some off-screen mining on this character. Now, character-wise, she's absolutely not doing mining. I do not see her as the type that would go mining. In fact, I really have a hard time seeing elves as miners in general, but whatever. Alright, I'm gonna try to go on this side over here, honestly, just because there's still fewer, there's still gonna be fewer enemies in general. Alright.
Can't we all just get along?
I forgot about the crystals in this part. I think that they're elementals instead of machines. Because I feel like, because they are generally more machine-like, I feel like... Oh, hang on, I don't have this on me. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna keep the originals on. Oh, what about dagger-wise? Yeah, okay, I've kind of figured what I have is equal as well. Wrist kind of hurt for some reason. Maybe maybe just been sitting, not doing much movement around in a while. That would make sense. I will have to go over there to kill the kill Thylas. And I said it, that's all I was gonna be doing for this video, but that's just more the main thing I'm gonna be doing. Most likely, I'm gonna have too much. I'm gonna still have too much time afterwards, but we'll see. High elves and blood elves still are definitely more of a better fit for me anyways, as well as the night elves and the dwarves are. As much as I like my dwarf character, especially when I'm reading it off, like I just don't have a deep voice as a guy, so I don't feel like I can pull off the dwarf very well. There's some players over here. Paladins specifically.
Can't we all just get along?
Kill more of the machines though than anything else right now, because I'm about to have all the mana crystals I need. There's actually one just on the inside of there too, so I don't even have to walk up to that one. Was there something I was supposed to get from these from the regular wretched? I feel like there was, but I guess not.
Is this really necessary?
That's what I figured. See if I can find more going around this way. This part I just never walked through whatsoever. This is probably the first time in a long time that I did. Because when I say never, I do mean practically never. I do pretty much mean never. I think I've said this in a previous video. I'm not sure which one. But I was very explorative. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but so I did a lot of running around just looking at everything when I first played the game, rather than any kind of like leveling. And in that regard, I definitely I know I walked around here once or twice, but like this is back when I first started. Otherwise, I had no reason to be over on this side. I really feel like they missed out on doing more with the ruins of Silvermoon. They had both sides be the same thing, which kind of makes sense early on in the game's development, seeing as a lot of players are going to be leveling through here, and especially considering how popular it is. What the? Especially seeing as how popular Rosanis would have been. It is. It makes sense, but I feel like they could have put more different kinds of wretched over here, like these corners or whatever. Tougher ones, named ones, rare ones, kind of thing. Added a bit more to the ruins of Silvermoon. Not that I really care too much. This seemed like this area was more of the park part of Silvermoon. It seems like, anyways. Seeing as the oh, there was two paladins, a male and a female. Anyways, the I'm gonna try cutting through here. I think there's not too many more of what I need to find. But seeing as there's a lot of greenery and everything, I do feel like this was just more of the park kind of side of Silvermoon than anything else. Hello. Person with excellent taste in classes. Oh, yeah, this is what I worry about with everything. It's gonna be a while, isn't it? Wretched urchin. This will help at least. But yeah, I really do love the Silver Moon and Eversong Woods in general. Definitely my favorite zone ever. Oh.
Can't we all just get along?
Wow, that was quick. I didn't do anything.
Many thanks.
We got what we needed. Ooh, there's two here. Okay, and that's all the ones I need for this area. Alright. But yeah. That's why I quite like Thalasian Highlands as well. It's pretty much just a smaller version of Eversong. But they had their own stuff about it that I liked that they did more that they didn't do with Eversong. Like I did like the obviously I can't do it on here. I'm not in Starter WoW. I don't even think about it half the time. The Autumnal Isle, I forget what it was. I think was that what it was called? I don't remember. The Island of Autumn or whatever. That was a very nice zone. It's even though these are golden leaves, red leaves, so it's almost like it's fall all the time, even though it's supposed to be spring. The well, yeah, let's start.
We will persevere.
What was up? It was very much a fall area, and I love seeing those kind of zones. You don't see them often enough.
Anaria shall
Have you
last.
succeeded in gathering the arcane cores yet, Velanariel?
Stay the course.
You've done well. With our arcane sanctums not operating at full capacity, these power cores will go a long way in supplementing our needs.
Keep your wits about you.
I'm pleased to discover that you're at least somewhat competent. I'll give you another task since you seem so eager to prove yourself. This is a letter to Laykeeper Kai Dennis, the arcanist in charge of the upkeep of the North Sanctum. Go southwest of Falconwing Square and you will find him. He's a very important person, so I hope you don't bother him too much with trivial chatter.
Shorel Aran.
We will persevere. Baladash, Malanore. Farewell.
You have something to show me?
The reckoning
That
is at
scoundrel
hand.
Thylas finally met his fate. Good job. Things should be quiet with the wretched for a while.
Salama Ashalanore.
Okay, and this quest now.
The eternal sun guides us. The reckoning
Did you
is at
retrieve the
hand.
stolen goods yet?
Shorel Aran,
Excellent work, Velanariel.
we will have justice.
Besides the constant threat that the wretched represent, I also have to deal with all kinds of fictitious reports of night elf sightings. Though most reports are unfounded, one recent incident demands further investigation. The West Sanctum, one of our primary energy sources, has suffered a terrible malfunction, and rumors of Darnasian sabotage are rampant. Travel there and deal with anyone that looks suspicious. Report back to Laykeeper Valanya, who watches over the Sanctum.
Remember the sun well.
I'm just gonna sell some note to you.
Victory
Oh yeah, I
lies
forgot.
ahead.
I can apparently
Remember
learn one
the
name
sun
I don't
well.
remember that
Welcome
being a
me.
thing, but maybe it's just classic. That's not a thing, huh? Oh, I forgot that's actually something I can make use of, sort of.
Time is of the essence.
Alright, so on to both the sanctums. Once I go to the North Sanctum, I'm pretty sure it sends me to the West Sanctum as well, so... yeah. Alright. Definitely need to start going... I'm surprised I didn't get any linen from the Wretched. I think up here I will eventually, and from the Undead. Actually, I think the Undead give a lot of it, honestly, come to think about. One thing I'll also work on, probably off camera, I would imagine. I'm going to hold on to whatever I can get while I'm playing, but I'm going to be leveling up cooking. I still don't understand why the hell they, the Alliance decided, like, I get the Night Elves, because the Night Elves don't like the Blood Elves, and they're going more into the darker sides of things anyways. So the Night Elves being hostile to them, it sounds a little bit more right, but why is a Dwarf being hostile?
Glory
like, why do the
to the
Alliance,
Sindori.
like, go after the Blood Elves? It's like, there was
Farewell.
no reason for that. They just wanted to give, like, an excuse to give the Blood Elves to the Horde, but whatever. Yes, Warlock?
Keep your wits
Thank
about
you. I've been expecting this letter.
Shirella
Since you're here, I have a favor to ask you. Lightkeeper Velania's apprentice dropped by earlier to ask for assistance. Apparently there's some malfunction happening at the West Sanctum. I'm a bit busy entertaining our most pleasant dwarven guest. See if you can give her a hand. You'll find the West Sanctum southwest of here.
We will have justice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is to go down the road. I might do that anyways. Yeah, I'll probably will, honestly. Just gonna do it now. Yes. I'm gonna talk to this boar. I wonder what the future of this quest is gonna be. You there. You must help me, please. A fellow apprentice and I were attacked by the Wretched. In their mad hunger for magic, they took everything they could get their hands on. Mana crystals, wands, spellbooks, everything. Melodor gave chase after them. I had to stay behind and look after what they didn't take. Continue down the road and see if you can lend him a hand.
Hold your head
I think the
high.
first time I did this quest ever, I actually was expecting that the character was killed. Actually, it might have also been when I might have said it last time when I was playing Velanariel, I think her name was, or Lorethiel. Forget which one was the Blood Elf Paladin. The last video I did of her was Duel with Darkan, I think. Because I remember stopping in Hillsbrad, and I was going back and forth between Hillsbrad and Ashenvale for a while, and I didn't end up doing anything.
Our enemies will fall.
They're gone now. Scared the breeches out of them with a well-placed fireball. Unfortunately for me, they threw our precious cargo into the river.
We will have
Not much
justice.
of a river. That's a gentle stream. Those blasted wretches sure can run fast at the sight of someone who will stand up to them. But let's not worry about that now. I need to find my instructor's elemental grimoire. I'm certain I saw one of those cowards thrown into the river, but I cannot seem to be able to locate it. I could use another set of eyes. I'll throw in a bit of coin if you spot it.
Death to all who oppose us.
Character-wise, I would definitely be trying to, like, disrobe before doing this, because that's wet clothing. Who would want to do that? But I'm worried more about gameplay when I'm recording. I think I might have actually disrobed on Lorathiel. I don't remember. Don't really care.
We will persevere.
No luck? I'll keep looking. The book is of utmost importance, Warlock.
Salama
The book is completely
Ashalanore.
soaked. Instructor Anthiel is not going to like this at all. Here, take this money. I have an idea.
Remember the
Anthiel is going to
sunlight.
fly off his rocker when he finds out his book is ruined. I've got a little proposal for you. Don't worry, I'll make it worth your while. Take this book to him and tell him nothing of this incident. If he asks, just tell him you dropped the book into a puddle. He has no direct authority over you, so there's not much he can do. Anthiel delivers his lectures at Still Whisper Pond, southeast of Silvermoon. You'll do this for us, right? I'll reward you handsomely for this favor.
Farewell.
Oh, hang on. It looks very faded. It looks a lot. I feel like it should be a lot brighter on there. I'm pretty sure it was a lot brighter on Sword of WoW. Maybe that was a change that they made. I don't think so, though. Yeah. This doesn't feel right. Mining is a blood. I mean, it still works out well, and there are definitely characters that would do blacksmithing and have mining to help with that. But Velanariel is definitely a character who would buy the copper more than anything else, and that's what she's gonna be. Well, the metals in general. That's what she's gonna be doing much later on, anyways. But right now, it's better to let it build up a little bit while she can't even do anything. Very effective fireballs, I'm sure. Give Belknap a chance. You know? Oh, there's another one. Right. Oh, I think somebody else just got it. Unless, yeah, no, it's I could still get it. Disappeared off the mini map, so I wasn't sure for a second. Seriously, I love Eversong. I really wanted. I'm probably gonna create. No, I already promised that I wasn't gonna create any new characters for a while. I'm at least gonna wait for Eversong to hit level 60 and get some other characters leveled up more. Getting Seagal up higher isn't gonna be hard. I'll probably be able to get him up to. He'll probably be my second level 60 on the Turtle Well. I'm gonna be honest, if I'm being honest. Which is funny. I didn't expect him to be. I knew he was a favorite character of mine, but I figured there was gonna be other characters first. Velanariel will be quite a while. I'll probably take some breaks on her over time anyways, but she's definitely going to be one of the characters I like the most. Lork is something I just came up with on the, not on the spot, but like, it was an idea for a character I had for a gnome for a while kind of thing. It's not my favorite idea, but I did like the idea, and I figured I liked the idea more on the goblin. Especially on Turtle Well with some of the challenges it has on there. Which is why I decided on it. But Lork's probably going to be among my less played characters. Kyra, I do like the character probably more than Lork, but the issue with Kyra was just the fact that I was not feeling the mage at all. I just wasn't liking it. Maybe I'll like the character more as she levels up, but it's just not for me. I didn't think. I think this goes up to 20. I'm trying to remember. I'm not sure if TBC changed it or if it was a later expansion. Yep, TBC. Got it. Good. Copper is one of the actually metals in real life that can be found in native. Not too many metals are like that. I think it's the like silver and gold are, and I think that's might be it. I can't remember. I can't remember all of them. I just remember that being a thing with copper because that's one of the reasons why it was like worked on so early on. Not only was it easy to work with, it was very easy. It was very easy to work with, very commonly found, and found in a native state, which was easier to work with in general.
A new Belore
Malfunction
Delanar.
at the West Sanctum.
Farewell.
Look around you. Things aren't exactly in order. We have a severe malfunction at the West Sanctum. Let's do our best to prevent matters from getting worse.
Hold your head
It's about time
high.
that Dimwit Kaidana sent someone this way. I warned of the dangers of increasing the load on the West Sanctum. Now one of our energy converters is destroyed, and arcane wraiths are pouring out of the Sanctum. I want to need you to take care of these creatures before we send anyone in for repairs. Make haste. I can't even.
Time is of
I
the
can't use this
essence.
stuff yet. Ooh, actually, this is one of the ones I want to go after first. The other ones are more common.
Some little guy.
There's primarily Darnasian intruders along the northern end, but there's also one or two over here. That's probably what I'm going to go for next. We'll go with yeah, right here.
Is this really necessary?
You get an extra shadow blade. The documents contain detailed maps of different strategic buildings in Eversong. Woods. A diagram of an arcane sanctum is also sketched in good detail. There seems to be numerous notes in a language you don't recognize. As these were carried by a Darnasian spy, it might be a good idea to bring them to the captain of the guard, Eldon Sunbrand. With only 2 other people fighting over it, I'm surprised I'm not finding any arcane wraith, mana stalkers too easily, or race. Maybe the race are the common ones. I feel like there are usually a couple up here too, but not this time. Ah, over there, I see. Somebody might finally go after them while I'm mining. I'd rather get the mining, even though I can't use this stuff for a while, I'd rather use it now. One thing I gotta figure out before, while I'm doing the mining before I pick up jewel crafting is how many ores am I gonna keep and how many am I gonna turn into bars? Might have to, I'll probably plan it out right before I pick it up. Probably saw that I was going after them. They decided to run over to get what they could. But I got 3 of them, so it's not bad. Let's see if I can get pick up. Oh, someone just picked it up, or is it? Nope, it's the range. Why is the range so short? Jesus. Someone left the mana stalker, surprisingly. Yerk? What was that for? Oh, okay, good job. Problematic. Really? Come on. That was a bit more annoying. Freaking mob spawned in on me, and I was hoping. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I knew there was 3. And I was hoping that Belnip was gonna follow me and then attack from this angle, not go straight to them, pretty much. Oh, thank you for the help. What the? How do you get up there? Is that a thing? There's a tattered chest up there. Because it only goes up to mid-level, I thought. Hang on. Is there... Did they actually put that kind of thing up there when it's not even possible to get up there? Or is there a way up there that I've just never known? I don't think I really go inside too much, but I'm pretty sure it's just up to a mid-level and that's it. Still need to kill 2 more mana stalkers, which is why I'm heading in anyways. You can have the wraith, I don't care. Yeah, this is just here. There's just no way up there. So I don't get it. Huh. It is very strange, and I think I might have noticed it before, but because it was something I couldn't do anything with anyways, I just ignored it. would happen if I could hit one of them? I can. Yeah, no, it can't come down here. So, I think the thing that bothers me is the fact that there's a bloody chest up there that you no one can get to. It might be a... Hang on a second, though. I will say, it was taking damage for some reason. What? Even though it can't... Okay, weird. I'm wasting my time doing that anyways.
Can't we all just get along?
It's the last one I need. Oh, because I've been attacking that when I'm able to it. It is very weird though. There must be a way up there, and I don't mean an intended way, but there might be a way you can actually get up there. I'll have to think about that in the future. Maybe I'll play long enough to be able to make my way up there. But yeah, I can pretty much promise that I don't think there's a way to get up there at this stage of the game. The chest bothers me most. I'm really curious what's going to end up being up there. I'm pretty sure that's going to be up there for the rest of the eternity. I'm going to try to find ways up there, but that's going to be in the far future.
Glory to the Sindori.
Thank you, Velanariel. Now we can have the wraiths under control. Now that we have the wraiths under control, we could send someone in to assess the damage. Hopefully this wasn't anything permanent.
Remember the sun well.
Night elves? Here? Those rats. Do you suppose they had anything to do with the malfunction in my sanctum? If you have any information, you better take it to Captain Sunbrand at once.
Salama Ashalanore. Stay the course.
I don't think that's going to be a... Yeah, it's only 30 minutes right now. I love how I was even entertaining the thought that was going to take 30 minutes of its own, but I need to remember, the TBC is much easier than Classic. You know, considering that I had a hard-ish time with TBC back when it first came out, I really feel like this is too easy for TBC. This seems a lot easier to remember. But I've been playing Classic and Turtle WoW for so long at this point that maybe that's why. And if TBC, Wrath of the Lich King, was even easier, and then it got much easier with what was it? With Cataclysm, then I'm trying to remember how easy Cataclysm was at this point, because I know it was a very easy time on there. I think it's because you still have to kind of watch how much you aggro on here, but it's not that bad. And then once you get to Cataclysm, you just don't have to worry about it at all, practically. Unless you AFK while you just let them attack you. Honestly, even then, if you don't AFK for too long, you'd probably be fine. But yeah. So the next quest I'll probably end up doing will take me to the east. Oh wait, hang on, I never actually picked up the quest, did I? Yeah, I never picked it up. I did get some linen cloth. Probably just from the Darnasian.
What business have you?
Fair, sell, sell, sell.
Keep your wits about you.
I know when I go to do the follow-up to taking the fall, I'll get another bag, so...
State your business. The reckoning
You've got
is at
something
hand.
for me? Let me take a look.
Keep your
Are you
wits
sure
about
these
you.
were found on a night elf? They're clearly written in Dwarven. From what I can understand of this letter, whoever wrote this did not cause the malfunction, but was rather sent here as a spy to observe the results of it. They call our endeavors reckless and dangerous, but who? Of course, the envoy from Ironforge. We're fools to trust anyone belonging to the Alliance.
The reckoning is at hand.
Listen, this is a very delicate situation. Even though we've identified the spy, we cannot kill him out in the open. We cannot try to capture him either, as the risk of him escaping is too great. I want you to go find Prospector Anvilward at the North Sanctum and kill him. Do this in a quiet manner. We don't want word to spread that we allowed a spy into our city. Bring me his head as proof. Ironforge will learn not to meddle with the Sindori.
We will have justice.
I was hoping to play some other stuff today too, and I still technically do have time, but not a lot. Need to give myself time to clean off my car and just still to drive to work. It's not snowing today as far as I could tell, so it's not as bad, but still. At the very least, I'm off the next couple days, so I'll be able to enjoy it. Hogwarts School of Magic? Why? Well, this is gonna be fun. I think I'll come back to this later, honestly. I feel like there should have been another quest to send me to the what was it called? The Dead Scar, but I think maybe it was a quest I just run into and pick up when I get over there, which in that case I'm going to now, pretty much. And if they do drop a lot of linen like I remember them doing, then that's where I'm gonna be grabbing most of my linen for the for tailoring. Oh, look at the lack of undead. I wonder where they all are right now.
Baladash, Malanore.
Baladash Malanore.
The black swath of soil that cuts through Eversong woods is a permanent reminder of the day Arthas led the Scourge into our beloved city. This blemish is more than an eyesore, as even today it brings Scourge from the Ghostlands to Silvermoon. Go, Velanariel, give my men a hand in killing the mindless undead that walk down the Dead Scar.
Be ready for anything.
You know, I can't remember if it was canon lore at this point, or if it wasn't until Wrath of the Lich King, but why didn't they just like find some red dragons and have them burn this scar? Because the fact that it would burn most things away in the first place, I think, is a good sign. As well as to burn away and to encourage life is a pretty good combination, I feel like. Oh, that one actually completely ran out. Oh, okay. Keep that in mind. The dots aren't doing enough damage to actually kill them by themselves.
Is this really necessary?
I'm gonna work on your mana. No, there's a lot of times chests that spawn in the Rex, but none right now, I guess. Right, time to turn this quest in and level up. And I just realized I haven't had Rest of the Experience for a bit. I really do, like, I hadn't played in a few days. I was expecting a bit more Rested Experience than that, but then again, I do tend to leave my characters in capital cities to gain it, not just a typical inn. I'm gonna kill one more.
Can't we all just get along?
Primarily I'm killing because I'm probably gonna get more linen from doing it. Might check the drop rate, because if the other undead down the scar a little bit more, the rotting ghouls have a good chance to drop it. I'll probably farm them later on for it, simply because I don't want to kill the pillagers that other players
The
are gonna
eternal
need.
sun guides us.
We don't anticipate the Scourge letting up on their attacks anytime soon, but we still appreciate any help we get guarding the Scar.
The reckoning is at hand.
Thank you. Wait, that was the... Yeah, that was the... Okay. I should get more abilities next time I go to my trainer. I also quite love the Dragonhawks. I think I mentioned it before. Ugh. They're very beautiful, elegant. Yeah, strong. Yeah, they look kind of strong too at the same time.
Anaria Shola, Shorelaran.
What calls for this interruption to my lecture, Warlock?
Remember the Sunwell.
Say those two incompetent fools bribed you to lie to me. You've done very well in coming to me.
Farewell.
Hope you learned a valuable lesson today, Velanariel. Never trust someone else to lie for you. Now I want you to go back to my two dim-witted students and discipline them using this wand. My magic tells me that you'll find them along the road to the west on the other side of the Dead Scar. Come back to me after you've done this. I'll give you a small reward for your troubles.
The reckoning is at hand.
So I'm probably going to be going on to... what was the town? What was the town called? Crap. Oh, I'm going to be going on to the next town after I turn these quests in, probably. What was over here again? The leather... Yeah, leather workers. Okay. Yeah, because once I turn... Oh, yeah, I'm going to go look to see if I can find Anvil Ward. I'll probably do those quests while I'm over there. It's only 42 minutes. I don't like how short this is ending up being. I could let these videos be a little shorter, I suppose. There's no harm done with it. So I do have like certain parts I'd like to keep separated. Like I didn't want to do anything with the next town until I in this video at all. I figured that was going to be the upper limit, and I'm already hitting that limit. The next one's gonna be running all over the place a little bit, anyways, because going over to the west of the town, there's gonna be quests that are gonna send me to Silver Moon as well as to the Ranger Enclave or Far Short Enclave. But you know, people also in line for Anvil Ward. Like, so somebody else just did. I'm thinking. Yep. God damn it. All right. Do these two. Perhaps he'll be back. Plus, once I get this quest, the quest to do this, to get back at the students, I'll be able to get another bag, which will help me with bag space. So. Children of the Sunwell. Interesting. I might start up a second character, a Draenei, just so I can go through those zones properly again. And I already started doing an Adgar one. It was actually probably the earliest streaming I did for World of Warcraft. Who was my Draenei Shaman. It was supposed to be a remake of the original character. My first character I got to a higher level. But I just know the Shaman is not for me, and that was the main thing. I like doing the quests that I was doing up to that point. I just could not do the I just couldn't play as a Shaman anymore. It's just not for me, which is why I know it's probably not gonna be as fun for me in if I do a Khazagul version of it, and if Turtle Wild allows dwarves to be them. But that's not likely in the first place, and if that does happen, then well, by then I'll probably
Great to meet you.
need a moment of your time, sir. Why, yes, of course. I've got something to show you right inside this building,
See you
Mr. Anvil Ward.
soon.
But yeah, what was it? Yeah, got something in my throat, apparently.
What's on your mind?
Thank you for the healing potion. Alright. Yeah, as for the rest of this video, I'm just going to be turning in those 2 quests and probably make my way to the town, which Fairbreeze. That's why I kept thinking of the wrong name. I was thinking of Starbreeze, which I was like, they don't name anything after stars except for the Sanctum of the Stars, I think, or Sanctum of the Moon, or whatever, down in Ghostlands. Because they try to stick as far much away as they can from their Night Elven roots, which is why they're all for the sun in the first place. But yeah, and I think once I do this quest, I'll be heading out to Fairbreeze.
The dark times will pass. The eternal sun guides
Did you
us.
take care of the intruder? So the
Shorelaran,
deed is done. Excellent job. Word has been passed to the Ranger General, and believe me, the dwarves will pay dearly for their treason. You've been a great service to your people today, Velanariel.
we will have justice. Remember
I have
the
another test
Sunwell.
for you. Ranger Degolian was sent to Fairbreeze village to find out more about a wretched attack on a nearby shipyard. He has requested reinforcements, which we cannot yet provide. Seek him out and grant him whatever aid you can. Fairbreeze village can be reached by following the road out of Falconwing Square, all the way toward the south. Good luck.
Farewell.
I will say, I did just remember that I was going to be doing some profession stuff. I think so. I already know some of my profession stuff is going to be done up there anyway, so I think this is fine. I'm just going to go to my I'm going to go to my warlock trainer, and then I'll head. Well, actually, I got to turn in the other quest still.
Our enemies will fall.
Curse of Agony, Fear. But unlikely gonna need fear and kind of
Keep your
control
wits
like that,
about you.
but it's still gonna be good to have if I go up against something tough. But Curse of Agony, that's what I was looking forward to, because it's an instant damage. Well, instant effect. The effect itself is over time. Yeah. Okay, I think this will be long enough, especially with the walking included in it. Not that that's really fun to watch, but still. I'm just gonna end it once I get to Fairbreeze and turn in that quest. Actually, that quest takes me past takes me past Fairbreeze, I think, but whatever. Yeah, so there'll be a bit of a break with this character as well, just because I want to get as much rested experience in my characters as I can, pretty much. I didn't used to care about it so much, but since it's something I definitely should have made use of growing up and even in recent years, because in the end, since I like to swap between characters as much as I do, why I didn't make heavier use of rested experience is beyond me, because I feel like just the fact that like switching between, I guess I was creating new characters when I was younger a lot of times too often, but still having more to do and having characters get rested experience is very helpful with leveling anyways. And if you just focus on one character, that's one thing, because then you just want to hyper focus on getting them to the max level, but like I think it's easier with multiple, if you like multiple characters, just to do that.
State your business.
Did you do what I asked of you?
Shorelaran.
Excellent job. Don't worry, they're not stuck in that form permanently. Their apprenticeship, however, won't be restored until they earn it back.
The reckoning is at hand.
Oh, that was also a 4? I thought it was a 6 for some reason. Oh well. Better than nothing. Let's get this stuff up here for now. Actually, let's leave the Hearthstone down here. Just gonna sell that stuff when I get to Fairbreeze. Actually, I could have sold the stuff over there, but whatever. Not a big deal. And one quest I'm gonna try to make sure to remember about is that there is, yeah, west of the West Sanctum, near the coast. There is a Blood Elf, by his complete self, as far as I can remember, who has a quest that goes after the Murlocs, which is something I'm gonna be going after myself after a little bit. For the remaining time I have this morning, which isn't a lot, I'm either gonna edit a video or 2 videos, depending on how long it takes me to do one, or I'm gonna play Arc Raiders, which I have been in the mood a lot to play. But I don't know. We'll see. I would like to, in the future, start recording. Hang on a second. In the future, I would like to try to edit my videos on my second computer. And I can also keep a lot of them stored over there too, but I need to get a better wireless keyboard so I don't have to worry about the connection as much. Because if I didn't have the issues I've been having, I could actually spend my time laying down on my bed to edit my videos a little bit easier. I don't know though. But yeah. So, or when I'm not feeling well or feeling lazy in the morning or just don't want to be on my main computer for whatever reason, I can edit it from there and just stay comfortable for a little bit longer. Not that I'm not comfortable at my desk, especially with my chair, but still. So I don't have too much more to say, but this video is going to be over pretty soon, so... yeah, okay, so there's something I turn it into here. Yeah, Dagolian. Dagolian is pretty much like a messenger between here, is pretty much the messenger staying here. He's talks for the rangers up the road more.
Anaria Shola, remember the
Thanks for coming.
Sunwell.
Things are worse than we had anticipated. The Wretched have taken over Sunsail Anchorage in its entirety.
We will have justice.
Sunsail Anchorage has been overrun by wretched scum. As soon as we manage to get reinforcements to the area, we'll show those thugs who's boss. In the meantime, we can help by showing them a bit of discipline. Go in there and show them we are not to be trifled with. You'll find Sunsail Anchorage just to the west of Fairbreeze Village.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, there's plenty other quests around here, and I'm going to be picking them up at the start of the next recording probably. I'm not sure exactly which ones I'll be doing, but chances are, considering that some of the main directions are going to be a bit tougher, the ones I'm going to be doing are that one, which is going to have me go after the Lynxes, which is good to go west anyways. Probably do those quests. I'll head to the house that's having a party. I always forget the name of those. And I'll probably do Sunsail Anchorage primarily, though. But yeah. Alright, well, hopefully this counts as an inn. It is an innkeeper, but we'll see, I suppose. There's no flight master here, I don't think. Yeah, I'd rather just keep my it's not too far walk anyways. I'll keep the inn over there.
Your gold is welcome
But yeah.
here.
Alright. Well, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.